picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking forward to it all week. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
To the ground. He's got it again. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game.
Lots of room to run. Oh, the sweet feet. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
That route is a man beater, and the quarterback knew exactly where to go with it. He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest, yards after the catch, setting up 1st and goal.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bucks!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
White going to attack through the air. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
He'll field the punt and take it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got room to work. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burrell. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
To the air on 2nd down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
It'll be 3rd and long. looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Caught near the sticks. It's Downs. Touchdown, Buffs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. Motion from the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's in. Now on the return. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. White wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need some.
Lofts one high and deep. Breaks it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now on the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Hand off to the fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
I know the aggressive play is to go for the touchdown, but with a little bit of lead right here and a great start for my offense, I'm going to kick this field goal, Palmer.
I'm going the other way. I'm going aggressive here. I think you can put the nail in the coffin with the touchdown. Even if you don't get it, they still have to drive the entire field on your defense.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3. There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. Past the 30, the 20, he's at the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give to the back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
White going to attack through the air. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Give to the big fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Give to the fullback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. looks as if he's
coming into this game. They were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They torch this defense with an explosive passing play. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Run it with the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Sticks it in his belly. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. A little old-school football riding the big fella, and a nice gain on that one.
Yeah, this guy's an athlete, too. He's not just a blocker. You can hand off the ball, and he can go find positive yards. Shows you right there.
White wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
Gets it out fast. Runs through another one. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, looking for a man. Here comes the Heat. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Goes to the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll keep it himself. Running to Green. Lowers those pads. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, a double pass. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one under. And he's going to bring this one out. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Turning it on. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Plows through the defense. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The defensive front had that one smelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play, too. You get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
He's brought down at the 20. And that's good enough.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
2nd down, he'll throw it. They get enough rush, and it the sack at the 20.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quickly complete. Give him 6. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Maybe a double pass. Grab near the marker. It's Burrell. Racing to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Gets away from one, finds some space. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
Let's catch you up to speed. South Carolina looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week in Hilton Head instead of the film room. They're trailing by 21 to Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll power it inside with the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Working well behind the sticks on second down. White going to attack through the air. Using the quick game. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
One thing you know with this guy, at fullback, he's not going to fumble the football, and I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the fourth quarter with the lead.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Quick toss. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive from the 42. Throws it back. Under fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the...
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Bring in the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
On the play.
Pretty good game, man. That's the dangerous side of slowing down. You know, it's a fine line between showing good sportsmanship and then doing stupid shit. In real football, you'll never see that. I was up big, start feeling like, let me slow down. And then we see he came back within 11 points. But, you guys know I try to show good class. We played pretty well, man. We got the win. That's really most important part of this game. Damn, man. Running wise, we ran good. My guy went on us 100-yard rushing. We didn't do much. This team's going to be a lot different than the usual teams that I play for. I'm used to having guys just dominate offensively, but I'm just utilizing the strengths. What we got. We're going to run the ball more than we usually do. Just trying to figure out how we can win games. But I just can't allow guys to come back, though. So if that means I'm going to keep my starters in a little longer to the fourth quarter, then maybe that's what we'll have to do. But he scored 27-0 in that second half. So all my points came in the first half. I damn near scored 45 points in the first half. Damn, it was 45-7. And I slowed down trying to be, fair. But I really could have ran it up, honestly. But I just try to, like I say, man, be a good class, hold myself to a higher standard with me being Stephen A. Smith. But it almost cost me, man. But we got the dub. That's what matters the most. Team schedule. Let's see what we got left. We on a winning streak, man. We really should be undefeated. I'm just being honest. He said, I appreciate you not running up the score. You were playing conservative second half. Yeah, man, I like that. I love that comment. No problem. I try to hold myself to a high standard and show good sportsmanship. I appreciate you for noticing that. Good luck the rest of the way. Fun game. Ah, fuck, man. Fuck, fuck, fuck. All right. Yeah, so, that's what we do, man. We show good sportsmanship. Um, we should be undefeated, no doubt about it. We really should be undefeated. This team surprised me a lot. Going into the season, I didn't feel like that we would. I felt like we were going to be bowl eligible, honestly. I did not feel like we would be the type of team to be potential Big 12 championship, just simply because of the roster that I have. But I kind of underestimated myself. 2 games I should have won right here, especially the Bama game. Texas A&M game, I could say he beat me. He was pretty much he was doing his thing. This game here with Z the Truth, man, I gave that away. We really should be 5-1 right now. So we have some computer games, which is going to be fun for us. It's been a slugfest as far as our games, user games. So we get a little break. Kansas State, then we get a good bye week. Computer. Then we got Oklahoma and TCU. This is definitely it's a winnable schedule. We could literally win the conference championship and get it in the playoffs. So I'm very, very surprised in this team. Honestly, they showed me something this year. So why not? Why not us? These kids want to fight, so why not? Why not fight? Let me see. So Walker White is not coming back next year, so we gotta hit that. We gotta hit that portal again. I don't really believe in this kid. Well, I never put him out there, so I can't say that. It's not. I can't say that yet. I know he's 72 rated, but I don't look at ratings. I always look at performance. He's coming back. It's going to be crucial. Um, Fullback coming back. That's crucial right here. Receivers. We got some nice freshmen, but like I love speed. So this kid gonna be gone. But he haven't really did much for me. 7 catches, 277. Really, honestly, none of these guys been doing much. This has been a uncharacteristic offense for me. None of these guys been doing much, man. It's been a real slow offense, but we got some dogs coming in that we're fighting for. I really don't care if you guys see it or not, man. We got some guys that's trying to decide if they're gonna come over. We bring some kids over, man. We can potentially do some stuff. So we'll see what happens. Okay, you went to Nebraska. Fine. You don't want to come here? Fine. But yeah, man, we got some kids that's coming over, and we'll see what happens. We needed running back help, so we hit the running back this year than I expected. Receivers, you guys know I love wide receivers, so we bringing in some dogs. But we're gonna hit that portal hard. I'm like Prime in real life. I'm not really heavy on high school kids. If I bring in high school kids, I'm basically saying I feel like they can start immediately. That's the only way I bring in a high school kid. We're gonna hit that portal real, real hard. How many games we played? I think we've played 5, 6 games. Yep. So we played 6 games. It's gonna be an interesting year. I mean, if they let me in that playoffs, though, we'll see what happens. But there's some heavy hitters out there. LSU, Florida State, Georgia, Nebraska. Obviously, Nebraska's gonna always be a heavy hitter. Alabama, I could beat them. Michigan, USC, on down. I can beat everybody else on down. No big threat besides LSU, Florida State, Georgia, and Nebraska. I haven't played Michigan yet. I think Michigan would be a good challenge. USC beat Texas A&M, so they probably be a good challenge too. Notre Dame, but we showing, man. Hey, you gotta come over here, man. who brought them boys over here in the Big 12, man. You come over here, man. You're going to have to fight. We ain't going to lay down. Let me look at that real quick just to see. Yeah, so we very, very far down. But that don't matter. We got USC on our schedule. We got Oklahoma State. We just beat them. So we're going to hop over them. Arizona. So it's Arizona, Texas Tech, USC. Let me look at that real quick. Arizona, Texas Tech, USC. Arizona, Texas Tech, USC. It's gonna be tight, man. It's gonna be real tight because we don't play USC. Maybe we can see USC in the conference championship. I need Texas Tech to lose or USC, but I'm undefeated in the conference, so I just need one of them guys to lose, and then it'll be wide open. Oh yeah, yeah. So one of them gotta lose. So yeah, it's wide open. USC and Texas Tech, one of them gonna have to lose anyway, and then that's gonna allow me to try to run the table. Oh yeah, and then they play Arizona. Arizona gonna have to lose, or Texas Tech again. So, and we play Oklahoma. Yeah, so I mean, we really control our destiny. But my Heisman kid did not perform well. He's probably gonna drop. I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped out of the top 5. And you guys believe though that I've been running the ball. It's been great. But yeah, we'll see what happens.